Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for clicking this video and thank you very much for taking time out to watch me do what I do. I'd like to welcome you to a new video. UK weather, I am so over you right now. It's so cold. I have a hot water bottle. I actually got this from Primark. It's so soft, it's so warm. Oh my gosh. It was actually on sale for £1. I saw it, had to get it. It's now a moment. Obviously by the time this video you wouldn't suss that. We will be reviewing Skin by KEM makeup. Yes, I didn't fall for the hype. I was very curious because when I found out that it was easily accessible to send to the UK, even though there is a disgusting courier charge of £19, I did look for reasons not to like go ahead and put the order in, but I didn't see any UK babes out there, you know, like reviewing the makeup itself. If I missed it, please let me know in the comment section below, but I didn't see anyone. So because of the similarities between this palette and the Makeup by Mario palette, I kind of felt dutified. Is that a word? So in regards to packaging, this is what it was delivered in, but that's my address. Is my postcode showing? No, it's not. Okay, it came through Stansted. Okay, yeah, so this is how it came. You can kind of see the loose bits that's in the packaging, and obviously it's sealed. I want to say that I ordered it on Thursday, it could be Friday, but I'll put it here, and it came today Monday, so I want to say that the postage was pretty quick. It's got a sticky label here that I'm going to pierce through. I didn't want to open this before jumping on camera because I just wanted to have like a first impressions with you guys. I want to say the rest of the world who have actually received their package. I remember that they have shown the fact that the packaging is very cheap. So anyway, it says Skin by KEM. It's got a little sticker thing. Let's be sensible. And you open up the A3 paper that has KEM's eyes on it, and underneath you have your product. So I ordered, and trust me, it's not a lot, okay, because it was damn expensive. Okay, I ordered the eyeshadow palette, you see it, and one lipstick. You don't get anything else. You don't get no invoice papers. You just get a confirmation email to say that your order's been shipped or whatever. These are the two products I've got. You can actually see the, should I call it embossed? Skin by KEM here, and it says the classic matte eyeshadow palette. It's 12 times 1 grams worth of eyeshadows. No names for the eyeshadows. They're all labeled 1 to 12, just the same as the Master Mattes by Makeup by Mario. It does have a bit of weight to it, and based on the reviews that I've seen, there was a lot of like hoo-ha about the packaging, not packaging, and so on and so forth because of the price. Limited cardboard box doesn't really mean anything. I do like the color, the whole aesthetic. Those go with her Skin by KEM like facial products line. I want to say, from what I can feel, it's got this very smooth, not so cardboardy kind of feel to it. It's obviously matte. I like the packaging, exactly what it says on the outer packaging, it says on here as well. Okay, it is not bad. There is a little bit of movement. This is the eyeshadow palette. Focus Lady is slightly warmer in person, but it is a mix of cool tones and warm nude tones. So let's hold it up against the classic Makeup by Mario. You can see the similarities. I mean, positioning of most of the colors are the same, so similar. It's almost like a dupe, but dupe giving the same price. Makeup by Mario is her makeup artist. So it's like, what kind of conversation do they have when she said,
oh, so I kind of want to release an eyeshadow palette and it's almost like yours, but it's not necessarily like yours.
I really want to know what she said to convince him that, listen, I ain't trying to, you know, but I probably could do it better. In the US, I think it came up to $50. In the UK, it is £49. And what I've noticed is that people did not reference the fact that there was a discount code. When you sign up, you actually get 10% off. I got 10% off this and the lipstick. As I said before, I felt justified to purchase this palette, to bring it to you guys who are based here in the UK, and for those who are like a deep skin complexion like myself, to try this out. I know that Auntie For Me here on YouTube has reviewed this palette. She's done a stunning eye look. I'll probably put her picture here of the look that she did. Let's get into it. I've been rambling. I don't think I need to. So we're going in with Too Faced Mocha. We're just gonna blend that out. I'm gonna go for a translucent. I'm gonna use my much loved now Sephora translucent setting powder. I'm just gonna lightly set. I don't want to set too heavily. I'm gonna grab my Morphe R37 brush. Obviously the fact it has a mirror, I mean standard bog. Mirror is a mirror, but sometimes mirrors don't be mirroring, but this mirror is not too bad. For the first shade, I kind of want to transition, but I don't want it to be too deep. So I'm gonna go into number 7, which is this one here. They say there's a lot of kick up, that's totally fine. Compared to the Makeup by Mario, this one's is not as hard pressed. I think I'm gonna mix 7 and 2. Okay, that is light. That's kind of what I wanted for a first kind of light shade. That would be the brow bone and the transition. I'm just going into number 2 now by itself. Always have to have a brow bone. Okay, I mean, it's not saying much right now. I'm just gonna go straight into this warm color here, which I believe is number 10. I'm going to first tap to get that pigment on there. It's showing. I'm just gonna tap now. Just blending that into the crease and just moving that product, making sure that it's blended. I mean, it's nice. It's not like, but it's nice. They're buttery, they're blending. It's all about placement, technique, and the tools that you have as well. I can say that they are blending in quite well. Look at that. Look at the depth of that color. I think it's high time I change the brush now. I'm gonna go into my Refa 15 brush and I'm gonna go into this chocolate brown here because I feel like this one's a bit too cool for now. I'm just gonna go into this one and see what it says. So this is number 9 and look how pigmented that is on the brush. It's pigmented, it's there. I'm just gonna stamp that and I'm just going to blend. Okay, see a difference there? I don't know. Yeah, she's showing up. This color is actually nice. I would actually do this an all over kind of like lid shade. Just deepening that first shade. I'll try on a next one to use the cooler shades in the palette. I just recently did a cool shade eyeshadow look. I'm gonna get ready with me using the HNB Beauty Grunge palette. I'll link that up on the cards up above. Please go check that video out. I don't know. I expected something more. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that. So now I'm gonna go into a more tightly packed fluffy brush and this is a Refa 14. Let's just go into the black, just get it over and done with. Let's tie everything up together. So again, the black is there. It's not like a black, but oh, she is there. Okay, just make sure we are blended. That's why I got this small fluffy brush. I'm not tapping off, making sure I get that pigment, and once I tap it in, I'm blending. Oh, I think I put a bit too much on this side. Let's get that fluffy brush and I'm gonna go into number 10 to kind of like calm this down a bit. So that's giving us a very, very deep outer corner. Going back on my colors, make sure everything that's blended together. And that's neating that down very nicely. I'm gonna go back into that brush that we used, the black. I'm not going into any additional products. I'm just going to use whatever's left on the brush to make sure that we are blended. Okay, so with a Morphe aerial brush, number 8 to, I wanna say 6? 820. I wanna go into number 3 first, which is this one here. Really get that on the brush and just, I'm gonna tap it, ooh, and then press. So it's like a flat, fluffy packer brush. I think I'm gonna go into number 2. Okay, this one is a bit of a huge contrast with that black, but okay. This is number 2, packing and blending. I'm gonna do the same thing I did on this side, So I'm gonna start with number 3 and 2 blended together and then go into number 2 by itself. This is a Morphe 433 brush and I'm gonna go into number 10. I'm gonna pack that color on there and then I'm gonna stamp it where the black meets the actual lid shade so that there's a better transition between dark and light. Going in with that brush that we used to blend in the black. I'm gonna go into number 3 and 1 with this brush. I'm just going to stamp that lighter shade in the front and just sort of define it just a bit. Define my brow bone just a bit more. With no additional product, just go in and just blend everything together. I've got this Morphe kind of like flat brush. I kind of want to do like a wing, like a shadow wing using the black. I'm not taking off any excess. I'm just going to stamp it on the lash line. At the same time, it's blending so that the line is not super like harsh. Well, I hope you guys can see something. So that is the eyeshadow look. Again, it looks like your regular matte neutrals eyeshadow palette. Okay, so I want to do the rest of my face. Maybe then it will kind of come together and we can do like the bottom lash line and stuff like that. So for now, we're gonna give Skin by KEM a close for now. So I'm gonna get my face together. I'm gonna get KEM on because there's a lot of catching up to do. I'll probably speed up or chop this bit up so that's not too long, and then we can figure out the rest. Okay.
So amazing is the moonlight that makes me wonder why we separated, or am I faded? You shine so bright, it's an understatement. Single is overrated. If you get too close, my baby, might let you take me back. Take me back, baby. Take me back, baby, baby, baby. Take me back, baby. Hindsight. 2020. You've been so patient. Oh, I kept you waiting. You want me back, baby? Then take me back, baby. It's in the night when I think I made it. When all day dedicated, 18 hours without breaking. Not thinking about us. Then in my mind, you're next to me laying. Those memories keep playing. Am I high or am I crazy? Might let you take me back. Take me back, baby. Back. Take me back, baby, baby, baby. Take me back.
So guys, the face is done. The eyes have really come together now that the face is done. So we're gonna go into the bottom lash line. I'm just gonna like basically use the shades that we used for the top part of the eyes as in regards to transition. Let me just go straight into number 10. Look at the kick up in the pan, as in if I shake it, you see the remnants coming off. So yeah, we're just gonna go into the bottom lash line with that number 10. I'm going to this brush. This is the A25. I'm just going to go into number 9 now, which is a bit deeper, and just kind of like get a bit closer to the lash line with that. I'm going to grab a small flat packer brush from Refa. This is Refa 02. Grab number 9 and the black, and this is going to go right near the waterline, but I think I'm going to use a liner. So I've got a black liner here. This is from Maybelline. Do my top line. So I'm going to grab those two shades 9 and 12, which is the dark black and the brown. I'm just going to smudge the lower lash line. Okay, I think we're done. So I'm gonna go put on some lashes. If you want to find out what lashes those are, you know the drill. Check out the card up above, okay? Because it's a review on some new lashes, and I'll be right back. I'll see you in a sec. They are so light, and I think it goes with the soft glam vibe. Anyway, so here is the package of the lipstick. Same packaging as the eyeshadow palette, and I got the shade Nude 6. You can barely see it because the writing's so small. Love the whole grey tone aesthetic. It's got Skin by KEM on the side here. It's not really embossed, it's kind of like printed or whatever. This retailed for £32. No, I want to say, I can't remember. I'll put it here. But again, I got 10% off. It has a bit of weight to it. I got shade Nude 6. I'm just pushing it to see how much product we have before it falls. Okay, so that's how much product we get. Didn't pick up the lip liners because they were £22. I had spent money on lip liners that didn't really line the way I wanted to, or is dark enough, or the type of shade of brown that I really want. If there is a brown out there that you feel is deep skin, dark skin friendly, please let me know in the comment section below. But I have so many that I have to concoct in order to get my right shade of brown. So I have my Made by Mitchel or Smudge Budge eyeliner in Tiger Eyes, NARS highly pigmented long wear eyeliner in Mambo, Morphe Trendsetter. This is an actual lip liner, and this is an old school one. This is by NYX Professional Makeup, and it's a lip liner called Urban Cafe. I don't know if you guys remember this lip liner. It's so old school. I'm gonna try and create a shade that will go well with this lipstick. I actually want to swatch it. Okay, it's like a peachy nudie shade, neutral. I actually like the shade. It is not bad and it's very soft. I've actually blended it out. It does have a blending aspect to it. I'm kind of happy I did that swatch, take off the first like covering of the lipstick. So I'm gonna go into Trendsetter first. I haven't used Trendsetter in some time, but it doesn't give me the depth that I want, which is like around the perimeters of my lips. So this is when Made by Mitchel comes into play, because I like to have a bit of definition. I mean, I like to contour my lips, I mean. You see how the outer part of my lips is just that bit more defined. As you saw, I used the side of the pencil rather than going in straight, kind of feather that shade in and give me the definition that I want. Okay. I like this color. It does feel comfortable on lips, I'm not gonna lie. This is really tempting because I low-key feel like I want to get another one. Because with the lipstick, it's either hit or miss, right? It's there, it's doing the job. Just gonna use the Trendsetter pencil. You can't tell me that is not stunning. It's such a nice nude. I didn't think I would actually like it this much, but it's stunning. It's so comfortable on the lips. It's not highlighting any like dryness. Not that I had any dryness, so I made sure that I moisturized my lips before. The way everything has come together, the soft glamness of it all, and the fact that it's not warm. My conclusion is the Makeup by Mario palette and the Skin by KEM palette are two different palettes. They may look aesthetically the same in regards to the layout, what the shades actually look like, but they are actually different as to the undertone of the eyeshadows. For me, the Skin by KEM palette, it pulls very neutral with cool. It's not necessarily warm, but there are some warm shades on there. The blendation of it all, it was a bit of a struggle for me in the beginning, but I was like, you know, trust in the process, and I feel it really worked out nice. I feel like the color, adding the black liner, putting the mascara on, really brings out my brown eyes. Okay. For me, the packaging wasn't that cardboardy for me to say that it feels cheap. It's quite expensive for me, but as I said, I was able to get 10% off. I'm happy that I was able to find a way for me not to pay full price, okay? Because that's one thing I didn't want to do. Obviously this video is not sponsored, but you know, Kim, if you're watching this, okay, the girls in the UK, well, what's up? Like, so in regards to should you purchase, especially if you're from the UK, you have to spend £150 before you can get free shipping. In regards to the eyeshadow palette, I'm sure there are other palettes that we all have. If you have the Makeup by Mario palette, if you have the Patrick Tar Major Dimensions 3 palette, which I don't personally own, but even the Juvia's Place Coffee Shop palette, I've done a review on that, I'll leave up in the cards above. Even that palette is close enough to what you would get with the Skin by KEM eyeshadow palette. For me, I had to try it. So if you do want to buy it, you're buying it for the experience, because if you have any of the eyeshadow palettes that I've mentioned, you don't necessarily need to buy this palette. I'm gonna go now. I want to say thank you very much for staying to the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's discuss this palette, let's discuss this launch, okay? Let's discuss this look in the comment section below. If you are a newbie to the channel, again, do not forget to like and subscribe. Also share this video with your friends that are looking to buy any of the products from the makeup line. Share this video with them. I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Toodles.